St. Vincent de Paul was a French Catholic priest who dedicated himself to serving the poor. He was born on 24th April 1581 in southern France in a peasant family. He spent his childhood days looking after his father's sheep. When he was 12 years old, his father sent him to be educated by Franciscans nearby. Trusting in divine providence, his father sold his property to educate and secure his son's future. Indeed, Vincent excelled in his studies. Vincent pursued his seminary studies and was ordained a priest in 1600. 5 years later, he was captured by Turkish pirates and was sold in slavery in Tunis. Within 2 years' time, he converted his master and escaped with him to Paris. In 1618, he was appointed as a chaplain general of the galleys of France, bringing hope and rays of light to the prisoners. At night, he walked on the streets of Paris, rescuing children who were abandoned and left to die. He is known as the friend and protector of the children left on the streets of Paris to die. In the course of time, Vincent began earnestly to lead a life of prayer and self-denial. His pastoral ministry made him aware of the religious and moral destitution of the poor. Later on, he decided to take concrete steps to remedy the situation. In 1625, Vincent de Paul founded societies of charity in many parts of France to look after the poor and the sick. From his room, he carried out extensive charitable activities. His influence was felt in the neighboring countries too. He was a revolutionary of his time, an outstanding and active charity, humility, and constant prayer. He was an apostle of service and a giant of charity. The idea of service was central to his teaching. He got priests and lay people, both men and women, in the service of the poor, and thus witnessing the gospel values of love of God and love of neighbor. He put the basis of his charity works to Jesus, who was sent to preach good news to the poor. He died on 27 September 1660 in Paris. He was beatified on 13 August 1729 in Rome by Pope Benedict XIII. He was canonized on 16 June 1737 by Pope Clement XII. St. Vincent says, "We must not judge the poor by their appearance, clothes, or by their mental capacity, as often they were ignorant and uncouth. Service to the poor is to be preferred before all else, and to be performed without delay. Charity takes precedence over any rules."